it's Alicia. Here's a question for you. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? It can be uncomfortable to go after your goals because of the unpleasant feelings associated with the process. Feelings such as fear of failure or maybe overwhelm if it's a challenging goal, even when it's something that you really want. Sometimes you might have deeper feelings of being undeserving or even unworthy of what you want. Maybe you think that others will perceive you as trying to be better than they are by wanting more for yourself than what they think you should have. An example is uh, maybe you fear they might think, who do you think you are, kind of thing. The thing is, unpleasant feelings are a part of life. You'll have them at times, regardless of whether or not you're going after and achieving your goals. That's just a part of life. And it's also these undesirable feelings that stop us from believing that if we put in the right effort to reach our goals, then we can't fail. Okay? Well, please hear this. You are capable of great things. You are deserving of every positive thing you want for yourself, for your loved ones, and the world. Please hear this and believe it. Don't let yourself or others convince you otherwise. Now, I have a fun way to change your mindset so you truly believe that if you put in the right effort, you can't fail. Okay, so, it's a little, I don't know, I had fun with it. I hope you like it. All right, step one. And sometimes it's the fun things that are kind of a little bit different it's the thing that helps you the most, right? I know that personally anyway, so I hope this is similar for you. All right, step one. Imagine that your fairy godmother, yes, fairy godmother, saw you struggling and decided to grant you a wish to give you the superpower to achieve your goals without fail, okay? So she sees you and she's like, oh man, you're just not going after, for whatever reason, those goals that you really want, that's really, really what's in your heart and in your soul. And she basically takes pity on you, okay? She's like, all right, I want to do something about this, okay? So that's step one. You imagine that your fairy godmother is going to grant you a wish to give you the superpower to achieve your goals without fail. Okay, step two. You thank her, naturally, and then you pick one goal that you really want to reach, okay? So just think of that right now. All right, step three. Think of a big reward. I'm talking a big reward that you're going to give yourself for having achieved this goal. Doesn't matter what it is, it just has to be something that's important to you and something that will incentivize you when, your motivation or just your desire might be a little bit flagging. It has to be big enough and important enough to you that that's going to help you keep going to the point where you actually reach your goal. Okay. Step four. Now take a moment and think about how someone who was guaranteed that they couldn't fail, like you are right now, would reach this goal. So that special goal you thought of, how would someone who is guaranteed that they couldn't fail, how would they reach that goal? All right, so think about that. All right, step five. Then after you've done that, identify one step that you can realistically take today from the perspective of someone who knows they can't fail. All right, so believe you can't fail. What's one step that you can realistically do today? Okay, next, either take that step right now, if that's possible, or schedule it for a time later today. So that was step 6. Now, step 7, if you'll take the action later, then please also set a timer for when you will take it. So sometime later today, you set a timer, and that acts as an extra reminder to help interrupt. When you're going along your day, you're on autopilot, it helps as an interrupter, excuse me, since this action is something new that you're doing. Okay. So step 8. So you set your timer if you're not doing it immediately. Step 8. You've taken that step towards your goal. And so now give yourself a fun reward for having taken action. Okay. So you have the big reward for totally accomplishing your goal, but it's also important to go ahead and give yourself rewards along the way. That helps you a lot. Okay. Step 9, tomorrow and each day after that, until you reach your goal, review your big reward that you came up with in step 3. So that acts as motivation, keeping your eye on the prize kind of thing. Why are you doing this? It's for that reason. Okay. And then repeat steps 4 through 8. So you get the, and this is each day until you get your reward. So you have the amazing reward of actually reaching your goal, but in addition to that, not just the goal itself, in addition to that, you want to give yourself an extra reward. So this just, all of it combined helps you keep going, taking that action, because this is a change, it takes effort to change. So both the big goal and the little goals are really important. And then, so as a review there for step 9, so tomorrow, and then each day after that, until you reach your goal, review your big reward to keep your eye on the prize. You review your goal, you know what your goal is. And if you want to review your goal, you can review your goal too. Whatever works for you. The idea here is that you really want to keep that fun reward, whatever this big reward that you're giving yourself, keep that in mind. Okay. And then again, you repeat steps 4 through 8. Then after you've celebrated your goal, because you knew you couldn't fail, because you got this magical wish, celebrate achieving your goal by giving yourself that reward. So don't go all the way and freaking achieve your goal and then, cop out and not give yourself that extra reward. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Celebrate. You did something that is challenging that you weren't doing. Celebrate that. You should be very proud of yourself. It's awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm excited just like thinking about whatever it is you're going to do. Just the fact that you're believing in yourself, that you can't fail if you take the right steps. All right. Now, here are some tips to help with this whole process. It's important to tap into the mindset of that magical superpower of guaranteed success each time you take action. And that's so you don't backslide into uncertainty, right? So really believe that you can do it. You can do it. You can do it and you're not going to fail because this time is going to be different, right? All right. So it's also equally important to celebrate and reward your efforts along the way, as I've mentioned. And so you reward them along the way and after you've completed your goal, because having those fun rewards, it reinforces your new positive behaviors. You're creating a new habit, a new action habit, a new goal achieving habit. So this is really important in that process. One of the best ways, here's another tip. One of the best ways of proving to yourself how capable you are is through achieving your goals. So that starts with that belief that you can do anything. So, that's an awesome first step that you believe it. And then by following through, by reaching that goal, taking the action, it proves to you that this belief is true. So, it's one thing to kind of have a belief. It's another thing to really own it and believe it. And truly, the action of going ahead and achieving your goals shows you that this is true. You did something that you were either hesitating on, or maybe you did part of the work towards your goal. Maybe you took no, steps whatsoever for any number of reasons, some of which we mentioned. So it doesn't matter. It's just by actually reaching that goal, you prove to yourself. It gives you extraordinary confidence in your abilities. So anyway, there you go there. That's that tip. And then the last tip is please give yourself grace. New skills and habits take time to develop. Take consistent, targeted action each day towards your goal, even if it's just a small step. And before you know it, you'll have achieved your goal. So just give yourself grace. You know what? And even with this, there might be times when truly it's just not possible to take even the smallest step. That's okay too. Just as soon as you're able, hopefully the next day, get back on track and start going again, because then you can fall back into that rut and backslide into really not working on your goal. So just be aware of that. All right, you have so got this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. If you would like more help truly acting on this belief to reach a special goal that you cannot fail, if you'd like more help with that, check out my offers on my website, successfilled.com. It's the word success and the word build.com. So successfilled.com. And that's it. Bye for now.